So what would you say is your style then? Because
My
I
style
listen.
is just what you
I
think my
don't mean to
style is,
interrupt you,
right?
huh?
What you think my style is?
What I listen to Young Black and to the part two.
Second
Uh,
coming?
Forgive me, Second Coming, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you okay? The texture of your voice is different than other people. I don't know
hmm
how to explain it, but when I hear you, I don't mistake you for like another MC. There's some
hmm
MCs who you hear and you're like, yo, this sound like Rock Marcy, but it ain't Rock Marcy, but it sound like
Right,
him, you know what I mean? Or
right.
but I hear your voice and I don't really have anybody that I say you sound like. You know,
That's dope, man.
I would say that I feel the East Coast in you know, in your
hmm
lyrics and stuff like that. But
hmm
um, I also noticed that I don't want to say that your lyrics are clean. They're not clean,
Right.
but you also don't talk about certain things that I hear other cats talking about. You
hmm
know,
hmm hmm
well, can you speak on that a little bit? Like certain like why don't you talk about like I don't think I heard you rapping about
Like the
guns
drugs and
or
all that,
drugs
guns and yeah.
and shit like that.
Um,
Like
it's
what is that? Why don't you
yeah,
decide?
yeah.
Because I know like a lot of people that's what they look for. That's what they it's so much of their content.
hmm
If they ain't talking about that or this, they don't really have much more to say. You know what I mean? But how does that come about? Like why did you is that a conscious thing that you're deciding?
Well, I've always been a realist, man, and true to my story and true to me as an individual. And them type of things, even though, they are prominent in the communities we dwell in, where I dwell in, it was never nothing that I had to involve myself with, you know what I'm saying, on a basis beyond music. I never really had to tote guns and, I dabble, I dabble with drugs and things of that nature, trying to make a quick dollar. But I looked at it more as, what's the motive for me doing this? Do I really
Yeah.
need this money? And am I really gonna get my money like this, or am I just trying to live up to an aura, or live up to something that's cliche or that they want us to do? So I know it's a conscious effort, and like a lot of the music I listen to all the rah rah, gun toting, drug peddling type of things that MCs like to bring, because some people it's their reality, but I was always taught, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So, and then like part of it is my upbringing too. Like my mom is a Christian, she a Jehovah's Witness. So she kind of steered me clear from a lot of that as a youth. And when I got older and did the own knowledge of religion and this and that, I made my own uh 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 I made my own feelings on it, or move how I wanted to move. I don't agree with that, but at the same time, I feel like us as MCs, us as artists, we have power. We have responsibility. So it ain't no preachy, like you said, no clean, nothing like that. But at the same time, like I know that what I say, what I'm saying, I'm gonna be held accountable for the type of talk that I do, just
Yeah,
like we all are. You know what I mean?
right.
So that's pretty much where that comes from.
No doubt.